Welcome to Times India TV. Today we have a second session on the waves of feminism. The feminism is the subject which is misinterpreted because in the present scenario, if you see the hashtag that is trending with feminism, feminism cancer. The hashtag is feminism cancer. It's very pathetic. Actually, we all know that feminism is an ideology which advocates both genders equally. It portrays both genders or all genders equality. So, when it advocates equality between genders or among genders, why it is being misinterpreted? So, today we have an experts panel. Let us learn from them, because actually gender equality is glorified. We all know that if the topic is gender equality, that is glorified. But if we say the topic is feminism, it is demonized. So we have to know why it is demonized and why women are glorified, because both are same and the contexts are different. So anyway, no one accepts radical feminism, because at some point we can see radical feminism is encouraging lesbian culture. That is completely opposite to nature, because we should not go against to the nature. So here we are not supposed to comment on LGBTQ. That is different subject. But anyway, such a way radical feminism is taking place. But we are talking about pure feminism or balanced feminism. So which gives, actually we are promoting gender equality. We are promoting through this program the respect. Women should be respected. Women should be given equal priority. That is our motto through this program. So anyway, let me introduce the eminent personalities that we have today. So let me say, I fondly introduce her as the Iron Lady of India, or whether she is in international arena, I don't know what to call her. But anyway, she is the Iron Lady. That is fixed. It is by nation or it is applied to international, whatever it may be. Of course, globally it's good. A global Iron Lady, we have Dr. Shama Hussain, founder of AAA. Within a short span of time, of course, she has got a lot of experience. That is different. But it's a second year to her I. So as a founder and CEO of I, she has paved a way for many milestones. Kudos to her all efforts. So being a feminist or advocate of women, she is here with us to talk about feminism. So we welcome you, Dr. Shama Hussain ji. We are honored to have your presence. Thank you so much. And one more guest, Dr. Supriya Kumaravelan. If you see the designations with attached with Dr. Supriya Kumaravelan, there's N number. So she is very well known as international speaker, personality development coach, life skills trainer, and whatnot. She's a Toastmaster, author, educator. She has got many assets to her name. Really having her excellence in our studio to talk about feminism, really it takes to next level. Thank you, Excellency. Welcome to the discussion. And last but not the least, we are so close to each other since 2005 or 6. Professor Dr. VJE Caroline ma'am. Really, she is the symbol. She is the symbol of women. She is the symbol for humanity. At the same time, depending on the situation, she is the role model for feminism also. Because when her time comes, no one can stand in front of her, whoever the leader it may be, because she is ferocious at times when that situation demands. So actually, we can see maximum time motherly nature. A motherly nature we can see maximum time, but if situation demands, she is like a very ferocious leader. So these three are from different perceptions, different backgrounds. So if we see the background of Professor Dr. VJE Caroline ma'am, she is the chairman of Life Foundation, a humanitarian organization, and Royal Council, a World Peace and Sustainable Development Goals promoting organization, and she is a counseling psychologist, she is a professor and whatnot. So with this background, we have Her Excellency Professor Dr. VJE Caroline with us. So three unique ways, but talking about one single goal. Feminism is about to promote gender equality. Women should be respected. That is our motto through this program. So we are launching this program. Welcome you all, Excellencies, to the wonderful second session of the Waves of Feminism. Thank you so much. Without doing further delay, let us start this program with Dr. Shama Hussain ji. What is, in her opinion, feminism? So let's slightly go into the program.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, Dr. RajaRao Garu, thank you so much for this warm introduction of each and everyone, especially. Good evening, Miss Supriya. Good evening, Miss Caroline. And all the wonderful ladies and gentlemen watching over here. So, if you ask me, what is feminism? Feminism, I heard so many times, so many people for fun talking about that feminism is for unhappy ladies. It is for unhappy ladies who ends up with not any marriage. There are so many fun parts of going on. And some people take feminism as, it says a racial discrimination against the men. It's men in this male-dominant society, they go so obsessed against men. That's what the definition for people take against. It's like a socio-economic movement against the men, against the society. That's what people consider it as a feminism. But my dear friends, feminism, in reality, with knowledge, if you think about in 360 degrees angle, I want you all to open up your camera of your mind by thinking that in 360 degrees angle. I request to each and everyone, don't narrow your thinking. If you open up your mind in 360 degrees angle, feminism is the fight. It is a movement against the people and prejudice, not against men and women, my dear friends. It is not between men and women. It is between people and prejudice. We have built long ago. From long ago, there were lots of traditions. We have built it. And as the society is moving ahead, there are lots of changes following on. Lots of changes are evolving. But we are not evolving. We are not evolving. Psychologically, we are not evolving. So what's happening? Differences coming up. Once we evolve, we will understand that men and women are equal. Everyone are having the same. Yes, for example, I'm sure I agree 100% that men has more testosterone. And because of the more testosterone, he is considered as physically strong. Agreed. It's a human nature. Yes, it's a nature and we can't disturb that. But nowadays, the definition for strongness, for the strength is the more you are thinking, the more your innovation, the more your knowledge, the more your inspiration. That is what the strength. So we have to break out all the hurdles, all that narrow cage that we have built up all those years, my dear friends. So in one word, I can say this is the movement against the people's thinking and prejudice that is happening to each and every person in the society. So that is feminism. Thank you, RajaRao.
Thank you so much, Excellency, for portraying it's not between men and women. Really, the notion in society is that it is a fight between men and women, but it's not. Thank you so much for a wonderful portrayal of feminism. Now let's move to Dr. Supriya ji. What is your opinion? According to Dr. Supriya Kumaravelan, what is feminism?
First of all, thank you so much, Dr. RajaRao, for giving me this golden opportunity, and also thanks to Dr. Shama Hussain for igniting the spark of feminism. According to me, if you ask, feminism is a very sweet, lovely, touching word. But the reality, still we don't know. From time immemorial, we are seeing how a woman is respected. At the same time, she is disrespected also. If I turn the pages of Ramayana, Mahabharata, people say, when I saw one magazine, Ramayana and Mahabharata, if I say a woman is responsible for a fight, one hand you are telling for yaga to perform, a woman should be right beside a man. And one side you are telling this. So according to me, feminism is your perception. Women, thy name is fragility, but a woman is more stronger than a man emotionally. We say emotionally she is weak, but I tell you, emotionally we are very strong. It's the way to perceive. Now, one question comes in my mind. Today we are talking about women empowerment, every platform, feminism. We are the best we are doing. But how many of you know the reality? When I have few of my friends, and that I am feeling very privileged to speak blunt on this platform. They are very educated. They have everything, a good career, but still they are in their family boundaries, not to go, not to work, not to sit, and still my of the friends, which I don't want to name it, they have to bend. And when I see them, I ask only one question to me. Being a leader, what I am doing for my friends, what I'm doing in real. I'm not able to take them out of their, black clouds. They are educated. They are very, very educated. They are much more advanced. But still, if we draw the curtain under the veil, some women are there, they are suffering. And still in most of the countries, if I talk about my country, India, few of the places or few of the states are there where women they have to be given a voice. And we should promote, as a leader, we should promote them to speak. From birth, we are being told that you should not escalate this problem to the society, what society will think about our family. And still, we have those fears. We compare ourselves with the abroad women. They are much more advanced. They are given all the rights. But still, in advanced country also, see, problem is everywhere. Only the thing is your perception. If your perception is right, things will move right. But if your perception is in dilemma, confusion, then your way will also be confusion. So in a nutshell, not going much, for me, feminism is just about your perception. How do you tackle a woman as a blade or as a bread? Thank you so much.
So great. That's so great. You said that women are emotionally stronger than men. That's really so great. There will be a day when they can physically also so strong, not only emotionally, but day has to come. It will come soon. Now let's turn to Caroline Vaikuntha ma'am, because she's a psychologist. Of course, professor and psychologist. Let us hear from the perception of a psychologist. Over to you, Professor Dr. VJE Caroline.
Good evening to all the eminent speakers who joined with us. I would like to appreciate Dr. RajaRao Garu for taking up the program, especially on the events and topics which are very sensational, which are very much required in the present scenario. So I would like to appreciate Times India team, especially taking up the right topics and taking into the society, which is very essential. Good evening to all the viewers. Take this platform, make it a great platform by viewing the program and take the Times India TV to the next level. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. I'm Dr. Vijay, psychologist and MD, Vishwa Humanity United International Royal Council, and also a managing director of catv.net. a web channel. So we are taking up the topic, the waves of feminism. According to me, feminism, the word itself giving us the information feminine, that is female. So we take into the perception that we are speaking only about female who are oppressed. But feminism is not related only to the woman, but also to the every gender. So even transgenders, male, are also oppressed in certain places. So feminism is arised to uplift the oppressed gender, whether male, female, transgender, and other genders. We find different types of genders on this earth. So they should not be oppressed. Upliftment of the gender is very important. That is equality. Not only male and female, even transgender should be given the right place. Gender equality is very important. So according to me, feminism is gender equality. And also, as Shama ma'am said, we are in the civilization. Even then, we have found a good evolution and revolution, but still we notice many were oppressed. That's why we are taking up this topic, feminism. Otherwise, if all the gender are equal in all the areas, the right of vote, right of education, right of speech, then we would not have taken up this topic. And still people are revolting and fighting for the right. So according to me, feminism is upliftment of gender and having equality. As God said, all the organisms are equal in his eyes, as he has created equally, especially human beings are intellectuals, male and female are given equal right, and the birth style also, that is whether it is a normal delivery or cesarean, we notice the pains are equal. So why we see the male and female in a different pattern, that male is dominated, and say that patriotic society we notice here. Total globe is with patriotic society. And even if we see the Hinduism and other religions, male gods are dominated compared to the female gods. Though they say all the human beings are equal in their eyes. So that we have to notice and fight for our right. So I feel this is the feminism.
That's so great. That's so great. That's so great. Because from three of you, we have got a great foundation to this program. Because you have given a beautiful introduction without any contradictions, a genuine information. Whatever we have received is a genuine information, because we are trying to eradicate that misinformation that is existed into our society. So it's a good job. Thank you so much for providing that beautiful, because we are not biased. Because your introduction and your definition about feminism says that we are not biased, but we are all equal. That has to be. Thank you so much. But let's move into some questions which looks a bit tough, but very easy answers. Because feet touching, we all know feet touching. Dr. Shama Hussain ma'am, I know how she respects her husband, but I don't know what is her opinion about feet touching. And to sit or not to sit, because women has the rules, because they should not sit everywhere. They have to follow certain etiquette. Okay, sit or not to sit. And other question is, women are queens of kitchen. You believe it or not. In Telugu also there is saying, Aadavallu vantinti kundellu. In English that is equal to women are considered as queens of kitchen. So this feet touching, to sit or not to sit, and to follow the etiquette. And third one is women are queens of kitchen. So as a leader, as a woman leader, what is your opinion, Dr. Shama Hussain ji?
RajaRao Garu, the question that you said right now, am I muted? No, right? Okay. The question that you said right now, women, actually these all things are created by us. That women should be in the home, ఆడవాళ్ళు ఇంట్లో ఉండాలి, మగవాళ్ళు బయటికి వెళ్ళాలి. These are all created by us. Why? First, everything that was created had a reason, scientifically, emotionally as well. There was a reason for that. Those days, it means these things are not from now. It's not now 21st century or 20th century. These are from very long before, when the traditions. I'll give one small example itself. I'll give you one small example which will clear off everything. I'll give you a small example. Imagine if you are in a college. You are in a college, even now, even though it is the 21st century, I can call it as a casting effect. I will call this one, whatever the questions that RajaRao Garu said, that women is only for this, women is only for this. There is a certain thing existing still in the people. Yes, it is existing. Why? As I told you in the beginning itself, that we are carried away with all the things that we have created long ago. We are not evolving. That's a point, please. Everyone has to keep it up. Okay, I was telling a story. The story was that there, imagine yourself, maybe Miss Supriya, you can consider yourself, you and your friend, imagine both of you went to the canteen in your college, okay? Both of you went to the canteen in the college. Who will pay the bill? The first thing, the male gets up. Even the female expects the male only to pay. Right? The male is supposed to pay the bill, not the female. The boy was not taught this. Nobody told him that you have to pay the bill. Even when you're going in a train, if the man is standing next to you, he will hold your luggage. He will take up all your luggage, not you. He will take. Here, where is the feminism here? Where is the feminism here? The boy is paying the bill. Where is the feminism here? He is taking care of you. He is to get engaged. The boy is sending you all the gifts, not you. He is sending you all the gifts every day. It means you expect him to call, not you. So these are all psychological things that's what I call as casting effect. We have created these all things very long centuries before, decades before. So because those days the situations were different, where the physiological strength was considered to be the stronger. Men was kept in a narrow cage. I feel so pity of that. Means men was kept in a narrow cage inside that, and he was considered as you have to be hard. You're a hard man. You're the hard man. So he cannot even cry before you. He have emotions. He cannot, if he shows that, he's a weak. You're like a girl. Ammai lage now. That's what we call. You're a girl. Means ladkiyon ki jaisa rota hai ye. Means these are all the traditions created by us. We have created, and the men and women are following them. Men and women are following them. Their questions arises even now that why women is not paid equally like men. Why, if there is a gender equality, yes, I agree that the football ground is not the same. Football level, the ground is not level till now, even now, because we have built this. Those days, men were working. And men, because he has the responsibility of the whole family, he was paid more. He was paid more because he has the responsibility of his wife, of his children, everyone. That was the psychological reason. That's why the man is paid more rather than the female. And now, yes, I agree that the situations are changed. We are evolving. And now the physical strength is not considered as the strength. Now, the more innovation, the more knowledge you are, more creative you are, you can get more salary. There is no difference between men and women right now. You can earn equally. So yes, we have to change these perceptions, but we cannot blame the men. Being a son, I have 2 boys, so I will support. No, but to speak scientifically, even if our religions, whether it is a Hinduism, Christianity, or Muslim, any religion, like for example, in Hinduism, etra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha. Means wherever the women exist, gods are there. Means women is considered as a holistic for the home. And as we have given a value to the man, as he's harder, he was going and earning the money. He was kept in the cage of, as I told, he's supposed to be a hard man. So he had some egos. Because of that, he developed some egos. And it is very difficult for that egos to break off. And women are also trained in such a way, because men is earning, you have to control yourself. That's what trained those days. So see, like a law, everything is directly should be related. If men is bringing that, women should be like this. So this was created. Relationship was created in such a way. And now both are earning. So we have to evolve it in a very liberal way. It is, so feminism is nothing but it's giving voice to those who are oppressed, to those who are oppressed. Like, for example, in my workplace, if I see any women, I have done lots like this. If I see any woman, she's not opening up, but she's getting oppressed, even by female as well. It's not necessary that men only should oppress women, even by female. If she's oppressing her in her growth and everything, you have to give the voice. That is feminism, making her empowered, making her to feel that I'm there with you, let's go ahead. That is feminism, to bring happiness. Feminism should bring happiness in the women to feel that I have somebody with me, not to create a bar between the people in the society. That's what I feel, RajaRao Garu.
It is so wonderful answer, Excellency, because all gents will support whatever you said. Really, that's so great. Because we never ever expect that in feminism, men has this much respect. Really, first time I'm listening. Thank you so much for your perception.
I feel pity. They pay the bills. They do that. They take luggage. If my small kids, they take my luggage, please, who taught them? Who taught them that mama should not take the luggage? I must take the luggage being a boy. This is carried in generations, and through the blood it is passing on. To whom you are blaming? Are you blaming your blood? Or to whom? This is inherited.
Yes, you are supporting men, we too support feminism. Really, whatever it may take, it's a really wonderful policy. Thank you so much. Because when you are delivering all this speech, I felt very happy inside my heart. Oh, there is someone who is recognizing men. Thank you so much, Shamaji. It's really wonderful. And now let's slightly go into Dr. Supriya Kumaravelan ji. Supriya ji, touching feet. Women are queens of kitchen. Sit or not to sit. There are some obligations for women. Okay, what do you say about all this?
First of all, there are two perceptions again coming in my mind. Woman, kitchen queen, you said. But some people say, you are a kitchen lizard. You have to work there. For example, today the world has changed. Both the partners, husband, wife, are working together for the betterment of a family. If we will criticize a woman, see, there is a way to say, hey, listen, you're a kitchen lizard, you have to work 24/7. She will get frustrated and she will revolt. But if you say, you're a kitchen queen and I love your tasty, yummy dishes from your hand, I give you the bet 100% that woman will love to go to kitchen. For example, when I go for my any offline or online sessions, it's there should be a passion from inside in every woman. Before she do her work, she should feed her children, she should feed her family. So that thing should come from within a woman. Nobody has no rights to pressurize her to call as a kitchen queen or as a kitchen lizard, because kitchen is meant for feeding you, for respecting you. And kitchen, when we say, it's an Annapurna, it's a goddess of food, wealth. And that should be respected, not these kitchen lizard, kitchen woman, queen. Because these words sometimes creates a lot of frustration. Even when some of the friends say, hey, you are trying so many dishes from YouTube, are you a kitchen lizard? And I say, I love cooking. Besides speaking, cooking is also my passion, and I love South Indian and North Indian, and sometimes I mix both. So that is again, how do you see things? And when we talk about kitchen, I think males are a better chef, master chef. When I see males are a better cook, and they should do. I must say, why? Because kitchen is not a gender bias. It is not only for a woman. When both are going, both are earning, if you make a cup of coffee or a lunch, it is not going to hamper your ego. Kitchen is not meant for one person. It has to be equally enjoyed by both partners. And if you talk about my husband, I'm so lucky. When I am in some stress or some occupied, he will not see whether I have gone or not. He will himself take the step and say, Supriya, your cup of coffee is ready. And I feel that time overwhelmed. And automatically, just think, if your husband will say, that wife will automatically feel the express of gratitude. So it's all about how do you take the things with your partner. That's most important. As when we talk about sitting, touching a feet, if I tell you there is scientific reason. When you touch your elder's feet with your right hand, this finger, you are taking all the positive vibes in the fame of metaphysics. And even somebody is saying to me or not, I will go and touch the feet because I want to take the positive thoughts. So touching feet, if you see from your time immemorial, your culture is binded with some scientific reason. We are touching feet, we are taking the blessings. How blessings are getting from your elders? It is a metaphysics. You are taking the vibes. So we should respect our culture, we should respect our tradition. At the same time, we should not be superstitious that you have to do like this. Compulsion should not be there for any woman. When you leave your hands freely, that woman will feel she's flying in the sky, not oppressed in a golden cage. And that's most important for every woman. Things should come from the heart, not as a compulsion. And as far as sitting is concerned, we all are much educated enough to be equal, I think, better than men we are doing. And of course, I do agree with Dr. Shama, men, because of few empowerment and few good rights for women, men are suffering. I have seen the cases. We will charge this, do this. You have to be under this control. Otherwise, I will put a file case. What will that petty man will do? He has to say yes. Yes, ma, I will do. Na pandre, they will say like this. And that's the point where every woman has to respect the feelings of a man and also your rules and regulations. We should not take the advantage of rules and regulations. So it's all up to your thinking, how we have taken. And the best thing is, what I will conclude, respect a man, treat him as your friend, treat your partner as a friend, then definitely we will not discuss these issues on any platform because everywhere there will be a love understanding and that's what we should do. Thank you.
Fantastic. Really, you went to next level. Because Shama ma'am has given 100 by 100 marks to gents. 100 marks for 100, Shama ma'am has given to gents and we felt honored. And Supriya ma'am went next step further. She has given 125 marks to her husband per 100. Really, if you justify touching feet and all, it's a really blessing. If it really exists in feminism, in the name of culture, if you accept it and welcome it, really, it's a wonderful thing in feminism. Thank you so much. Let us see how many marks going to be awarded by Professor Dr. VJE Caroline ma'am on this feet touching and sitting or not sitting. Ma'am, over to you.
Yes, sir. So excellent message by Shama and Supriya ma'am. Really great. My perception will be a little bit different as a psychologist because I will be checking up many cases which are heart touching and heart throbbing. So yes, as I said, women are meant to kitchen. Why women has to follow certain rules? That if we observe from the prehistory, that as our ancestors are mainly stayed in wilderness. So they have to hunt, they have to live, they have to take care of their family. So as Shama ma'am said, that physically women are a little bit weak. They noticed and they took the charge. Maybe I feel that maybe they took the charge of taking care of the family, that killing the animals, getting the food for the family and all. Maybe women took care of. So that started. But slowly, we moved into civilization and lot of evolution. and we stepped into the science and technology, modern science and technology, and women and men both are taking equal role in a family to have a peaceful life, to lead a great life. So women and men should be both should be equal in all areas. So women not meant to kitchen. If we observe the lifestyle of the people in abroad, both male and female will support each other and take care of the family equally. If men is not taking care of, women take the charge of the total family. So because she has the guts and she's very strong enough, emotionally strong, as Shama ma'am said, as Supriya ma'am said, women are emotionally strong so that they can take care of the family. It is not important that women should be remain only in the kitchen. But if you observe our India, our country especially, women are thrown into the kitchen. I've seen well-educated women also are in the kitchen. They have to do all the work, and husband say, in-law says, it is your responsibility. Take care of the total family. Cook, provide us everything, and go to office or college. So women are meant to do all the kitchen work, even well qualified or earning handsome salary. I've noticed. Okay, this should be erased. Actually, we have to fight for our right that, as we say, men and women are equal. As we are speaking about feminism, gender equality in all the works, in all the areas. But still, many women are suppressed and oppressed. So, I feel that women should not be meant only to the kitchen. If she see the utensils, she feel bored. What is this? This is stopping me to move ahead. So it is like a hindrance, a stumbling block for her growth. So Indian men, especially, only few families, as Supriya ma'am is very fortunate to have husband who support her. But I know many men not supporting women.
Including me, ma'am. I don't support her at the kitchen because that's my...
See, even my husband won't support me in the kitchen. He says, I'm working hard. He is a professor, I'm a professor. He has the same workload, I have the same workload. He says, I'm working hard. I will be surprised.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but if it is like that, then how hotels are running?
And in my case, the thing is, ma'am, opposite.
That also I would like to.
And I have been stopped. No, you are already working so much hard work. But there is a fight. I want to go to kitchen. I want to go to YouTube try all that.
I see weekdays or weekends, weekdays are weekends everywhere. The hotels are there. Men are taking their families. Women are not cooking at all. Breakfast or bread and jam became now the breakfast from idli dosa is confined to bread jam, and lunch is order. Zomato has become more. Everywhere in every building.
I'm coming to that point also. I have noticed such families also who never cook. They get right from breakfast to dinner, as you said. Okay, those families are also there. So what I mean to say, there are different types of men. So according to the perception, according to their brought up, the family background that created that women should work only in the kitchen and support the family. Others say no. You take rest, you worked hard, so let's move to hotel. And some men do not like to have hotel food. It affects their health. They're very particular to have the home food. Then women should work. But at that time, I feel that men also should come and support in the kitchen. So women will be a little bit comfort. So that is very important. So I feel that perception of the and the attitude of the men is making the woman to be in the kitchen. So as Shama ma'am, as you said, there are different types of families on this earth. Okay. So men is supporting women also. I said abroad, even my daughter, when she came from Melbourne, she said, Mama, you're working hard in the kitchen. She noticed, this will not be there in abroad, ma. Both man and the woman should work equally, even in the kitchen. Whatever may be the profession.
Ma'am, but in India, I have seen when a husband is supporting her wife like a princess, like a queen, cooking, and after, then the woman, they will create some problem in their son. Why are you doing so much to? I have seen most of the cases in India. Why are you doing so much of things for your wife? You should do to me. And then the man is just like pulling this side or that side. The situation be like an elastic. So the perceptions we have to change.
I
And
believe with
I think
The
that is
perception
the
of
favorite
women to
topic
be
of
changed.
mother-in-law. If I start,
So in any
Yeah.
family, as a psychologist, I can notice in any
Very
family,
true.
the problem arises because of the woman. So I feel as a women need to change. Because as
Yes,
Shama ma'am said
100%.
earlier, why
I
you
do
are
agree.
being a boy, why are you crying? I have noticed. But if they cry out, they will not have any kind of heart problems. But the mother is suppressing the emotions of the male child. Are you girl? ఆడపిల్లలాగా ఏడుస్తున్నావు ఏడవద్దు girl can cry. So such kind of prejudice and such kind of attitudes, everything, notions, everything developed by women. So in any family, the problem arises only by the woman. So we need to change. Because of women, there are many problems. So women fight for the right. Women only oppress and suppress the same gender. So every woman on this earth need to change their attitude and support
And
men
woman
and women
has to
equally.
respect a woman. That's most important.
That's
Whether you're a
most
mother-in-law, you're a daughter-in-law, or a sister-in-law.
Yes.
If you will feel jealous and if you will support or control your son not to go to your wife or do this thing, then you are a wrong woman. And that is the gap where every family is facing. So
Yes.
woman respect to a woman is the real meaning of feminism. According to
Feminism
me.
should start from the mind of the woman.
Yeah.
I feel.
Charity begins at home. Yes.
Yes. So that is about me.
That's a fantastic. Really, and as we are discussing about the kitchen, and the program is roaring like anything. Really, all the problems are there at kitchen. All the solutions are there. At kitchen. Please.
RajaRao Garu, to talk about the kitchen, I get up 4:30 in the morning. And I cook breakfast because my husband has to leave 7:30 and my kids leave 6:30. I have to cook breakfast for my husband, lunch 1:30 he doesn't come because his office is very far. So 1:30 I cook. I don't cook because my husband asked me. He likes me to take rest as much as I can. If I don't cook also, he will eat at hotel. But I do it when I get up. I'll be more healthy. First thing, getting up early morning and home food. By cooking food, I'm giving strength to my kids who has to shoulder lots of responsibility in future, because we have to give them strength, physical strength, which is required. So that is my responsibility to make him strong. And my husband, he's shouldering lots of responsibility. As soon as he comes home, he takes me out, he takes me, makes me for a drive, coffee. He doesn't eat anywhere without me, like that he is. So it's my responsibility to take care of him. So I make lunch, I do as much as I can for him, I pack him. By 6:30, our breakfast, lunch, everything is finished and we all will go out for work. So this is what we have to
Yes,
think.
I do agree. Vibrations come from both the place. You cannot expect only one partner to do or compulsion. There should be not a compulsion. It should arise naturally from your heart. And that's what Dr. Shama has said. I do agree with her points. It should be natural. You should feel very good feeling. I have to cook in a lovable manner, not as a load. What should be appreciated and being in a happy mood, you have to cook, not as a load. I have to finish, so I have to finish it up. So it has to be done from your heart. Everything should start from your heart. Yeah.
We
That's
need
fantastic.
to love our work. Then only we can do efficient and effectively.
100%. Love your work and do what you love and love what you do.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, Excellencies. Yes, actually, I have also one sentiment with kitchen. I keep on telling my wife since 2008. I tell her that we are invited by kitchen because I don't know cooking. Just I have completely depend on you. I cannot survive without a single day. So whenever my wife asks me, why are you not helping me in the kitchen? I will tell her that if I learn cooking, we may part our ways long back. We would have parted our ways long back. So I don't know. I have zero knowledge about this. So I completely depend on you because I have so much love for you because the way you cook. So I keep on telling this, and she also feels so proud of that. But anyway, that's a fact because we are united very much by the kitchen. Of course, sometimes dependability is. The first thing is that I think speaking.
What I feel is workload to be shared equal.
Shama, Supriya ji, because you are doing commendable job at kitchen, and by taking the help or by not taking the help, but you are doing your job perfectly, because Supriya ji is so much fortunate, and of course Shama ji also, because she has given a choice. She has given a choice. She has been given a choice by her husband, but she chose to make them healthier. And the Caroline ma'am, she has spoken on behalf of an average woman in India. Really, that's fantastic, fantastic, because there are so many perceptions. Yes, sir. We are coming to conclusion. It is the most serious topic that we have, that is about the Me Too movement. In the feminism, there is a Me Too movement called sexual harassment at working places. Okay, especially celebrities who face this harassment come with the wave Me Too movement. So let's start with Dr. Shamaji. What is your opinion on this Me Too movement? How do you see this?
Me Too movement, for anything, any movement will start first of all when there is some oppression, when something goes beyond the limits. When something goes beyond the limits, then only a movement will start. So this is not just Me Too movement has started, so all the sexual harassment, all these things are noticed. No, it is been from the centuries. It is been from the centuries. It's happening. But yeah, there should be some movement to be created, and it should be brought in limelight, spotlighted. Then all the people, because until and unless there is a leader, followers will not be there. So leader has to be there, and that was Taruna from New York. In 2006, she has started this. From New York, she started, but this 2006 movement, which she started in New York, it got its spotlight only in 2017. Only in 2017, when most of the people realized, yes. And coming to the part of the, this is not just limited to the women only, even to the men also. There are lots of, especially in their teenagers, according to the research that I heard and I read, is like mostly at least 30% of the population undergoes this sexual harassment due to maybe even from their families, from their relatives, from their far relatives, and most of the ladies even from their jobs, from their superiors, from their supervisors. Lots of problems are happening, but yes, they feel shy to express it. They feel shy to overcome that fear. They feel shy to express it. So this movement has spotlighted and made the people united that yes, you all have to come and open up so that the other person cannot have that problem again. If we open on the list like that, and it has passed down to every country, every place, and people now, even before, mothers, when they come to know that their teenage girl is assaulted in their school by some watchman or somebody, they try to hide it. They try to tell their girls, don't tell this to anyone. Because we are living in such a society. It's not the problem of the mother. It's a society has created. As I told you already, the solution for everything is the society, the bonds, the cage that we have created all the years ago. We are evolving. The society is evolving, but we are not evolving. We are not evolving emotionally. We are not evolving mentally. That the blood is inheriting the scene. And that fear we are building in the girl child, or whether it's a boy child, and he will continue the same in his next generation. So we have to open up. We have to learn that if we exploit that person for what he has done, there is nothing wrong. If the society thinks bad about you because he has exploited, he should be blamed, but not you. If the societies think like that, let them think. You have to become more independent in this, because you are going to give the voice to those people and the other people will get the voice. So you are oppressing yourself, you are oppressing the others as well. We need to give voice to everyone. So this Me Too movement, I can say, that this is a voice for those people, whether it's a men or females or males, whatever. Everyone undergoes. There is no partial. Here, we are scared what she will think about me if I tell this. So let's remove that. Let's be strong. If he thinks it's his problem, not your problem. We should know you are doing your efforts. If anybody thinks bad about you, it is their problem, it's not your problem. Please, my dear friends, you have to keep this in your mind, because people never keep their opinions about you the same all the time. They keep changing. Today they'll praise you, tomorrow today they'll upgrade you, tomorrow they'll degrade you. So because for the sake of those people, why you limit yourself? Why you limit yourself? If something is wrong happening, no matter whoever he is, just open up your voice. No matter whoever he is, because you are going to face again the reflection back. So I always do that. I always do that. Whoever, even he is a doctor. Once I went to the hospital and I saw the doctor just, it was the report of my husband. He has, he asked us to do some scans and come. My husband, I saw the report. I saw, as I am the biochemist, I know what is the report inside. But I didn't tell anything to my husband because, when they listen from doctor, then only they'll feel happy. So I was just quiet. And when he went to the doctor, he read it and he just signed it and he said, okay, after 1 week you come, I will tell you what to do again. What nonsense. I got so angry. The person was waiting, so excited to listen what is in the report. He wanted to know everything. Okay, I'm literate. I can tell my husband about the report. But what about the illiterate person who are very poor, who are traveling from very far places to the hospital? I have seen many poor persons in Oman who don't have money to pay the taxi, who don't have money to do the scan, but still they come up here. And they come to the doctor and they ask him they do scans and they will be waiting for the doctor's report. And doctor is not telling anything how it looks. He did to us, he will do the same to others. Immediately I told him, I'm going to complain about you down. And if you do like this to others, you will be exploited even in the news. I will not leave you. I told him the same. If you do this to the poor people, what will happen? How can they bear? They have already lost so much money for these expenses and they came to you and you don't. Be responsible. So we have to open up. If we open up, then that doctor will never do the same to others now, because I have given him a big lesson. He will be scared that if I don't give report, next time maybe he'll go down and maybe again in the news I will come up. So we have to open up. So we have to be it's a good service as well. And also you are giving happiness to others. Indirectly, you are helping others. Maybe you don't see the change now, but it will be carried away. So my dear friends, always try to cause anything wrong that happens. No problem. People will tell you. My husband will tell you, Shama, why to take this tension? Why? No, I said, no way. If anything wrong happens, I will stand. That's it. This is me. I always stand against anything wrong, no matter whatever it is. So my dear friends, we have to create that. And you will feel proud that you have done some good thing for others. That's it. Thank you, Raja.
Fantastic. Dr. Supriya ji, what is your opinion about this Me Too movement?
When we talk about Me Too, there is not only Me Too, We Too. And there are two words, conservative society and cultured society. And in these two words, our society is swinging. When we talk about, let me talk very blunt, very open. When we talk about our society, Indian society, we girls have been taught, don't tell this to anyone, don't tell this to your papa or appa or to your any other. They will just make your badnami and all those things. Your name will go into vain. So the problem is what we have been taught. Due to fear, as Dr. Shama said, due to fear, that your name will be go in water, your name will be badnam and all those things. But if you will give this chance to monsters, they will grow up like anything. First of all, the basic thing which I want to say, a girl should be fiery enough and strong enough to set up her in every situation and not to get fear from the world. There are so many men, there are so many people, your society, your parents will say, don't tell all these things to your society, what she will say, what he will say. But are you stopping that monster? He will get that chance to do it again. So why not start a Me Too and We Do movement and spread the movement? But this movement, when we are talking about, it should be go into a proper direction, not to be stopped. Sometimes we will say there are a lot of support for this movement, and sometimes, oh, don't tell, don't mean we'll go to bed. They are high-profile people. You are a medium age, mediocre family. You belong to mediocre family. But any woman who is a high profile or mediocre, a woman is a woman, and every woman respect is same. You're a 10th class, you're a high profile, or whatever you are. We have the same dignity, we have the same honor, and all honor, all dignity should be treated equally. That's the real meaning of feminism, and that's the real meaning of Me Too movement. Stop harassing the people and stop listening to the people who said don't start this movement or don't tell what has been done to you. If you will not tell, if you will not expose, how these monsters you're going to say from to other women? You have to become your own voice. Whether people support, whether your family supports, you should take a step. And first of all, you have to be mentally very strong to face all this, to see all these people who just stop you. So the thing is, a woman, I will again say, thy name is fragility, but you should not be fragile, but you should be very, very strong, so that not Me Too, it should be a We Do movement, and you should be supported in each and every step of your life. That's all. Thank you.
We have a psychologist, Professor Dr. VJE Caroline, ma'am, the sexual abuse Me Too movement. What is your opinion on that? Because it's a serious issue which is burning the Bollywood and Hollywood international community. What is your opinion on that?
Me Too is the right movement for every gender. Really, it is a great platform to express their problem and how they were oppressed, especially sexual harassment, sexual abuse, domestic violence is high for women, especially. So women need to open their mouth, as Shama ma'am, Supriya ma'am said. Women need to be very strong to express how they were suppressed and what kind of abuse they have faced. So it is a great platform, and many of the people, that is society, also supporting Me Too movement. As Shama ma'am said, the history that 2006 it has started until 2022, Me Too movement is ignited and is moved to different areas, especially the cine field is in the burning state, and many of the actors came forward that how they were suppressed and oppressed and sexually abused, harassed in the industry, that if the casting couch is a main criteria, that if they accept, then only they will be given the character. So Me Too is a right movement, not only for the cine field, but we know that in a working place, women are also sexually abused and harassed, and we find domestic violence is also a very important thing that we have to take care, that women are mainly oppressed and even sexually abused at home. So these women and the girls and boys also harassed, they have to transgenders. So all the gender who are oppressed and suppressed and sexually abused, harassed, they have to take up, come forward and express. And so the society also will support as girls especially are suppressed by the family members, that you shouldn't open your mouth, the family honor will be vanished and people will laugh at us and we cannot survive and we have to commit suicide. So in this way, the girls are stopped to open their mouth, that parents may commit suicide and their character will be assassinated. And of course, there are people who always talk ill of the women, girls and other gender. So the nature of the society has to be transformed. So awareness programs has to be taken by the educators and philanthropists, and also all the eminent leaders, global leaders also need to concentrate not only forward, but even common women, common girl also should come forward. So all the global leaders especially take this movement into the right way and support the oppressed girls, women, boys, and transgenders. So Me Too movement is the right movement in the present scenario. So please, all the gender who are oppressed and suppressed and sexually harassed, take the platform and take the support of the society. Society is also at the back of you. Now the attitude of the people also changed. So thank you very much, sir. Excellent topic you have taken up.
Thank you so much. The second session, this one, really, it's a fantastic where all women leaders together made men to win. Thank you so much for your positive note towards men, because there is no controversy. There is no controversy actually, but I don't know how you have come with some beautiful words about men in our society supporting women. Really, it's a different concept. Really, I appreciate your leaders because if some people happen to see this feminism program, really they don't trend this feminism is a cancer hashtag, because you have a great veneration towards men. We respect that. Thank you so much, because I am also gender. While I was listening to you, I felt very happy inside my heart. Of course, outside, because when you are explaining the struggles of women being faced at their working place, really, we are also feeling that we have to do our part in preventing that abusive struggles. Really, it's a really wonderful program, beautiful program. Just I want to justify the beginning. I said that I introduced to this program Dr. Shamaji as a Iron Lady. Really, she is an Iron Lady because we have traveled 2 months in Delhi for the ISA 2022 program. If other women is there or other leader is there to execute that program, they would have run away, because it's a lot of stress, a stress which is unbearable stress. Because I personally witnessed that. Really, Dr. Shamaji, kudos to your hard work. Not only there, everywhere, but because I have seen it personally. So at the end of the day, I said that Iron Lady. So, but Iron Lady with soft heart, Iron Lady with kind heart, especially towards her family, husband, children, whoever oppressed, whoever helpless, whoever needy. While she is speaking, I feel very happy because she has that concern. Even though iron, but in heart, she is very soft. Thank you, Dr. Shamaji, for gracing this wonderful program and giving that stubborn your views with a soft note.
Raja Garu, one last point that I really want to tell everyone. My dear friends, we always said that men and women should go together in cooperation. In cooperation, everyone say men should cooperate with the male and female should cooperate with each other. No, we are in 21st century. Please don't use this word cooperation, because cooperation is not enough now. We should collaborate. Men and women should collaborate. Then feminism will get extra grace. Men and women should collaborate. Then feminism will have a grace. That empowerment will be there. Everywhere there will be happiness. When both of them will collaborate, there will be just success. And success will lead to happiness. And happiness will lead to peace. So that's what we have to do. Then only, because our life is very short. In this short life, fightings and all, men, women, you are big, I'm superior, you're inferior. Finally, we have to leave this earth. So let's collaborate instead of making him superior or her superior. When we collaborate, everyone are superior. So let's do that and make this world a very better place and happiest place to live in.
Sure. Thank you so much for your concluding remarks. And I appreciate Dr. Supriya Kumaravelan for having a best husband in the world, because you have given all the gent community 125 marks because of your husband. Really, I appreciate, because today all the credit goes to your son, because a woman leader openly expressed her gratitude towards her husband and towards all manhood because of her husband. Really, that's so great. That's so great. And we'll gift something towards sir in the coming days, because it says, because when women are happy, they can do anything for the men. Really, you proved it. Thank you so much. And not only for that,
And
seriously
one
and
last line I
sensationally.
will say for this thing: a woman should not be compelled to do things. If you will live freely, give freedom, she will automatically do the things in a very nice and systematic manner that every man has to learn. Free her, live her, respect her. She will do all things which you expect. And that's the secret mantra I want to share with everyone.
Great.
Thank you so much.
And actually, I don't accept touching the feet, but you being a woman, you have supported me with scientific reason, anyway, whether it is scientific reason or cultural reason. But actually, I don't accept, but you convinced with the fact. But anyway, still it is debatable. But I appreciate you because you have a great respect towards our culture and tradition. It's so great being such a stubborn lady. You respected our culture and tradition. That is great. So anyway, all your views are really wonderful and beautiful. And thank you for joining and giving such a beautiful notes to this program. And last but not the least, Professor Dr. VJE Caroline, ma'am, thank you. You have shouldered a section of oppressed people in this program. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Kudos to you. As a psychologist, we know that because your perception completely entirely different. Because you have seen the generations. You have seen because as a teacher, as an assistant professor, as a psychologist, you happen to see many generations. So I expected that. I expected because I know as you are working for downtrodden people in Hyderabad with your Life Foundation as the chairman, because you can see different sections of people, not only different generations, but different sections of people. Really, you are the torchbearer of a common woman in our society as a feminist. Really, I appreciate you, ma'am. Not only appreciation, it needs bigger, because this is what we need. We need torchbearers who will take the responsibility to voice out for the oppressed people and oppressed women. Thank you so much, especially because we started with a light note and made some light moments with some fun, hilarious personal experience, even though they are serious, but we brought with hilarious experiences, and we have given a really a heart-touching endings with a serious note on Me Too movement. Really, you three made it's a fantastic program. Today we have justified it. Iron lady with a soft heart and international woman with a great husband and Japordo. But anyway, so international lady who supported all manhood and a woman of passion, compassion, a woman who has been voicing out for downtrodden and oppressed people. So three different people made it three different perception with a common goal to make a gender equality. Thank you so much for making this second session, The Waves of Feminism, a wonderful